Hi guys and welcome to another video. So into this video I'll be showing you guys how to create a program to translate in language in Python. So we're gonna be using this model called M2M100 and I chose this model which has 418 million parameters. Okay, so it's a reasonable model and it can translate between almost 100 languages. So as you guys can see here it's actually 9,900 directions. Okay, so we can run the model online first just to test. Up here you guys can see how many downloads this model have in just a month. I'm actually gonna start writing the program. So I'm gonna create this translator.py, okay? And let's start. I'm gonna import OS because I'm gonna set my environment variable, okay? Environment variable. I have this transformers cache variable that we're gonna set to a folder, this folder right here. So I'm doing this to not use my SSD when I install this model, which I already have installed. And from transformers, we're gonna import the mod itself, which is the M2M100 G4 conditional generation and M2M100 tokenizer. Okay, so this is the model, this is the tokenizer translation. Let's load the model. M2M100 dot from pre-trained, in the path is Facebook M2M100 underscore 480 M. Okay, so this is the model. The tokenizer is going to be M2M400 tokenizer, the same path, same string. Okay, so this is the model. So this is the model from Facebook. So here I think it's better to create a function called translate. Okay, we're gonna pass the text and we're gonna pass the language, because this model doesn't need to specify the input language, but we need to specify the output language or the target language. So let's get the tokens by using our tokenizer. Let's pass text and let's return tensors pt for PyTorch, and output is going to be equal model dot generate. We're gonna pass those tokens. Okay, we're gonna specify the output language by doing first BOS token ID equals tokenizer dot get lang by ID. Okay, and here we're gonna pass the language, the variable for language. Okay, now we're gonna return tokenizer dot batch decode output skip special tokens equals true to avoid any wrong string. I'm gonna write a while loop and text gonna be equals string input enter some text. Okay, so I'm gonna enter some text here. I'm gonna just print translation here. Translation. Let's call the function translate. We're gonna pass text here. We're gonna pass the target language. I'm gonna start with French. So FR. Let's run this. We see that here it didn't work because we didn't specify, this code doesn't specify the target language, and we got an error here because I forgot to add an in here. So it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, might have some problem with the internet connection. Let's see if it's something. Maybe the model it's capitalized, right? I think that's the issue. Yeah, that's right. Let me see, guys. Transformers. Because I already have this model downloaded to this folder, I want to specify correctly. And the model should be loaded instantly. Let's see. It seems to be okay. Let me go. Yeah, it's been loading to memory. Now let's wait. SPM file is missing one required. Oh, I forgot to do that from pre-trained. Okay, I forgot to add this. Okay, I should have paid more attention to that, but now we can see exactly how the code will behave. We are actually loading the model into memory. Yeah. Okay, so let's test with I am translating text. Get link by ID. Get link by tokenizer. Get link ID. Okay, It's not by ID. It's get link ID. Okay. Another mistake that we did there. Just a type thing, a syntax error. But the code itself is pretty straightforward. You guys can see it's less than 20 lines of code to get this working. I'm translating text. I'm gonna change the font a little bit. Let's see if it will generate output. Okay, and you guys can see here the translation. Je traduis le texte. Showing me this as a list, okay? To do that, we can just return 0 here to return the first element of the list. That will solve that problem. Any text that we input here is going to be outputted in French, no matter what is the input language. For example, we input bom dia, which is good morning in Portuguese, is going to output yeah, I don't think that's correct. Okay, let's see. I am here. I think is je suis ici. Okay. I think a better example would be to use English as the output as a target language. I'm gonna input text in other languages. Okay, so let's go with the first one's gonna be Portuguese. I think I'm gonna see that. So this is one of, I don't think this is the biggest model in this. There must be another model. Let's go with bom dia just to test this out. Okay, there's some problem with this. Eu estou testando modelo. I'm testing the model. I'm testing a model. Okay, it's close enough. Let's input some text in Spanish. Yo me gusta la traducción automática. I like the automatic translation. Okay. Let's go with French. J'aime la pintis the machine. I like the princess of machine. Yeah, that's not right. But you guys can see that it outputted some text in Japanese. Let's say Japanese to see if it's work. No. How do I output? Let me go here with Notepad. Yeah, let's just continue. To input, let me see. Other language. Italian. Yo no parlare el italiano. Palate, I'm not talking about. Okay, that's close enough. You guys can see. Io no parlare italiano. Io no parlare. It's not palate, it's parlare. I don't speak. Okay, but it does recognize parlare. It does recognize the string. I don't speak Italian. Okay, and we can see here. I could try to input some text in Japanese just to see. Okay. Let's go with good morning, which is Ohio, and we're gonna put Japanese good morning. Okay, pretty straightforward. Where is the bus station? Bus wa doko desu ka? And is the bus station there? You guys can see that the translation is not the same, but it does recognize many languages. And this is not the biggest model. The biggest model is, I think, 1.2 billion parameters. There's this one that's 3 times bigger, so it should be fairly better in a lot of aspects. So you guys can see all the languages that it supports. A bunch of languages: Romanian, Portuguese, Dutch, Nepali, Malayalam, Central Chrome, Italian, Japanese. Okay, so this is the tutorial, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can try to use this in some application. I hope that this tutorial was useful for you guys, and see you guys in the next one.